Hello, welcome to the Rosemary and Laura show at Premier Couture in the charming village of Cambridge. Coming at you a little earlier today. It's kind of weird. Behind us is the sun.
Yes.
The sun is lovely.
Yes.
As is
our new tiaras.
Yes. Well, mine's not new. Yours
no, but
new.
my tiara is new, and we thought it needed to be modeled on Facebook.
That's right. You
Absolutely.
know, just last night we had a couple of prom shoppers and wondered if they asked me specifically if I ever try our dresses on, which in truth I don't. I don't really try on our dresses unless I happen to be the mother of the groom, which I have been a couple of times, and then I try on dresses. But yes, we do try on the
headpieces of veils.
Headpieces.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And occasionally, like every time I try them on, I think we should totally make these part of our wardrobe.
Absolutely.
There's just something about a little bit of jewelry in your hair that
Absolutely. Well, it's National Women's Day.
That's
so
right.
I thought our tiara embraces that.
Absolutely. Now, I do not claim to know the origin of this particular holiday.
A couple days ago was National Pig Day. So,
yes.
I mean, there's always National Pet Day. And
yesterday was National Cereal Day.
Yes.
And
I can get behind that one, too.
Yes, and actually, there is a band called the Verve Pipe who have done a couple of children's albums, and they do a song called, it's the cereal song, and it is my 8-year-old's life anthem, I think. And you should all check it out. It is the best song about cereal I have ever heard. It is also the only song I have ever heard about cereal, but that does not diminish its
Is there no Weird
awesomeness.
Al song about cereal? There's got to be a Weird Al song about cereal.
Like a whole song about cereal? I don't know. But it's really...
Research later.
It is actually a really fun song, and my 8-year-old has loved cereal from the first moment he had it as a baby. And to this day, it is something that he looks forward to and would eat for every meal if I let him. And sometimes I might, but, whatever.
I love cereal.
Yes. So National Women's Day, we are women. We serve women. Every day is Women's Day.
And celebrate them every day. Yes.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day we think they're beautiful and valuable, and every day we work hard to not only convey that truth to them, but actually help them feel that way.
Well, and to empower them to make their own decisions.
Yes.
And to write their own story.
That's right. Because every woman's story is worthwhile.
Just so happens that it's with how you dress here. So
that's right. That's what we get. That's the part that we get to be part of. And it's really awesome.
It's a privilege. Yeah.
Yeah. So, speaking of national, that's a nice tie into something kind of special that we do every year.
Yes. There's a group called Operation Cinderella, and we'll include a link, I think, in the comments.
Yes.
They're out of the Fox Valley area, and they're a really great group. Their mission is definitely to help every girl have that dream prom experience, and they do it. I mean, they have a huge event every year where they not only help you find the dress, and they help you and serve you just like we do, and they help you with shoes and purses, and they have photographers there to capture the day, and it's just so cool. And we are going to, you can see the dresses over here that are going to get donated to them today at 3:30. So beautiful dresses, and we will miss them, but they're going to a really good cause.
Yeah. It is an organization that does make me feel really good about giving them very valuable things.
Yep.
Because they're very valuable. We could easily include them in a sale that we are having. Our annual prom sale starts this weekend, and we could totally put those in there. But it's really important for us to save a section of really great dresses to send to Operation Cinderella, so that the girls that they serve would not have this opportunity in any other way.
Yep.
And it's really special. So yes, Laura mentioned it. There will be a link to them in the comment section of the video.
Yeah.
So check that out.
Yeah. So, and they are particularly looking for poofy dresses this year, some big poofy dresses. So if you happen to have a dress that you don't know what to do with, prom's gone, prom's done, she's off living her life, and you have these big poofy prom dresses, they would take them as a donation.
Oh, there you go.
So if you have some dresses, let us know. We can connect you with the right people to be able to donate them.
Give them a really awesome second life.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
Yeah.
It's sometimes, I know you're a very sentimental person, and I am too. You more so with your clothing.
I do. I kind of collect clothes.
It's hard for me to imagine giving up my prom dress, but I have learned that there are people out there who are not like me.
Right.
Who are not as attached to those memory-filled garments.
Our
as
dresses
I am.
didn't take up that much space.
That's true.
My prom dress folds up in a small box.
That's true.
Where
Mine does
these take up a room.
They do.
Yeah.
So, but if you are one of those people that either A, you're just not sentimentally attached, this is great, or if you're just really big-hearted and generous, and even though it has sentimental value to you, but you still like the idea of touching a young woman's life in this way, definitely think about doing it. That's awesome. I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
Good point.
All right. So speaking of our prom sale, you touched on it.
Yeah.
Starting Saturday, our big prom sale starts.
Yes, and they will, so essentially you could save, what, up to 40%?
Yep. So the dresses will be 20, 30, and 40% off. And every dress will have some discount attached to it.
Yes.
So the very least you will get off is 20%, but some dresses will be marked as much as 40% off when you take our beautiful store stock piece.
Now, what's great about our sale is it's not limited to just the, I mean, you don't have to come here only to get a sale dress. We still will absolutely take special orders.
Yes, designers have really quick ship dresses still available to us to special order. You won't get the deep discount that you will taking our piece, but there's still lots of options. But you'd be getting a brand new perfect dress.
A dress that only you have ever worn.
Yes.
So there's always a little bit of trade-off there. So your options are still every bit as awesome as they have been all season long, except that you might walk away with something that makes you feel like you just won an award.
Right.
Or maybe more valuable than that.
Well, and it just makes it so you can afford a little more dress sometimes. And you know what? If you're specifically looking for a sale dress, let us know, because then we'll kind of look through our samples based on size. We're still keeping track by school, so we still won't sell you a dress that's already sold to your school.
Right.
So we'll kind of doubly check for you.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
So that's starting this weekend. Something that is coming up less than a month from now is our summer hours. Our summer hours are going to start in April.
Yes.
And I would like it very much if our summer weather started in April.
That sounds great, because it's about the same weekend as the first prom, so I would like Stoughton's prom to be nice and warm.
Yes, it is. Yep.
So
that's what we're hoping
April
for.
1st, which is April Fool's Day, is Easter, so we're always closed that day.
Right. And then we will be continuing to be closed on Sundays from there on after that. So if Sundays are important to you, come here in March.
Yes.
And because we'll be here on Sundays during the month of March. And then after that, like I said, summer hours kick in and we'll be closed on Sundays. And yes, please, summer weather.
Yes, summer weather would be great to go with the summer.
We always get this tease, right? Because it was like spring.
It was.
Like, what, a week or two ago?
Yep, a couple weekends ago. It was gorgeous.
Yep, my kids always want me to get their bikes down and get going. And I'm like, we're going to get teased.
It's going to snow again.
It's going to snow again. And thankfully, I was not proven to be a liar. Although, in some cases, I guess I would have rather been wrong and just kept spring-like weather. But no, we get snow again, and we'll probably get a little bit more snow. But in April, we will be totally ready for sunshine.
And this weekend, unlike the weekends in the past, we do have a couple openings on Saturday and Sunday for prom shoppers still.
Oh,
so if you'd like a reservation, we do take walk-ins on the weekend, but if you'd like a reservation, we do have some openings this weekend.
Oh,
I haven't been able to say that in a few weeks. So.
No, we've been very, very booked up. Also, I have talked a little bit about Girl Talk on Wisconsin's 57, and I think Evan will show you, because Evan is here. Hello, everyone say hello to Evan, producing our show today. Anyways, he'll put up a screen of Girl Talk so that you recognize it when you see it. Because I was interviewed again today.
Yeah.
I'm not used to the interviews being so close, but anyways, interviewed again this morning. Today was at the Vinery Stained Glass.
Bet that was gorgeous.
It is, although dim, because they weren't open yet, and they only light up the area. Oh. But I was a little mesmerized by all the
color,
the stained glass pieces and parts, and all the pattern books, and then then they have some really beautiful examples of the stained glass that they have there. I mean, it's really kind of incredible. It made me a little nostalgic. I don't know if you remember this, but my cake topper was a custom stained glass piece.
Yes.
And so that made me think that was kind of cool. to
Does
have
it
something.
still exist, or did it get broken?
Both.
Okay.
Both broken.
My cake top also got broken. So,
Yes. It was really, I have to say, my cake top design was a very delicate design, and so it really wasn't created to stand the test of time.
No.
Not in the life.
No,
If it was
my
able-
cake top was a music box, and
Yeah. Oh, I remember picking
I
out your
dogged
cake
a
top.
kid and knocked it over.
That was fun, listening to the music, because you got to choose the music in your cake top.
Yes, but
And it was at a store across the street.
it was. I bought it here in Cambridge. There used to be a music box store where all they sold was music boxes. It was awesome.
Yeah.
And worked really hard to pick the right song to go in that music box. And then my cake decorator, cake was awesome. Forgot to put the cake top on the cake.
I know, there was all that time
All this
spent
work.
perfecting the cake topper, and it never made it onto the cake. The thing is, though, your cake was still really
It was
beautiful.
really pretty.
And
we
it was
didn't
really
notice.
delicious.
No one noticed until my mother was returning items on Monday or Tuesday and going, wait a minute, there should be more to this box.
So that just goes to show you, it's okay to let go of the details a little bit. Things will happen that you don't expect to happen on your wedding day.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't change. It's part of the story.
That's right. 24 years later, still happily married.
Part of the story. And
I believe the cake top is in a drawer somewhere because I didn't want to throw it away, but it's broken
I think,
and not so pretty.
I think I have my cake top with my my hat, my pillbox hat and veil
Awesome.
that I made. I didn't make it.
It was awesome.
It was made for me. I think I did part. Did I do any of it? I don't know. Other talented people helped me with my hat.
It was awesome.
We don't see a lot of hats anymore, but
It was awesome.
It was like my favorite part of my whole. I loved my wedding dress, and I
was
felt
awesome.
beautiful. I would never pick it now.
I remember my now husband said, I like that thing Rosemary has on her head. He didn't know what it was, but he liked it. He knew that was cool.
I did too. I still love it. I still think it was really fun, and it was very me. It was very me. So,
Part of our story.
yes, definitely part of my story. So, anyways, check out Girl Talk. I'm on Wisconsin 50. I'm on that show, I should say. Runs 6 different times next week, starting Monday morning. So it's twice on Monday, and then 4 times after that. I don't remember the times, but anyways, check it out. I'm just waiting to give a swag, a box of VIP swag to somebody who sees it, comments on it, gives
Take a
us our thoughts
screenshot.
on it. So
Take a screenshot, post it on our Facebook page, and say,
That's right.
Rosemary, I saw
That's why
you.
I wanted to run the video so you'd recognize it when you saw it. Now it's a little different setting, but it's the same idea. It's 4 women sitting, talking, and it's the
looks
4.
like a little coffee clutch. And
Yes, and it's the same 4. Obviously, it's me and the same 3 women, Jessa, Ellen, and Janet, who are the hostesses. Is it hostesses one year, or is it?
And you
just
gave
hosts?
the 3 tips for buying your wedding gowns. So
Yes, I
another good
did.
reason to watch it because that's some good
Yes.
information.
Yes, and the one I did, I gave just a little bit of our story here. So it's a pretty concise,
That was a good one.
A pretty concise look into our hearts, kind of.
Yes.
And so that was the last one. This one was about helping brides find their dress and how that's a little different. And the
And
3
who
tips.
knows what's going to be next?
We don't know. We don't know.
We'll see what happens. What percolates at midnight
right.
the night before.
Although, if all of you watched it and you had anything that specifically you wanted me to talk about that you think people need to hear more about this when it comes to weddings and wedding dresses or prom or homecoming or anything, let me know. I mean, I would totally love
You
ideas.
take that baton and run with it.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
So I think that covers everything that I wanted to talk about today.
Make your appointment for a prom sale.
That's right. And we will see you next week.